I just want to take a few moments in this video and show you one of the cool features of groups that not a lot of people know about, but is really powerful if you're trying to connect with certain people on LinkedIn. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to walk you through the process of doing what I'm going to explain. So in the world of LinkedIn, when we make connections, you have to select why or how you know the person that you're connecting with. And this is a great feature to make sure to remind them of how you know them, but also allows you to sort out the ones you don't want to request or just accept. So one way that you can kind of break that gap of knowing, okay, I'm just a friend, blah, 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 is to join a group and then find the members of the group that you want to connect with. So if we go to a group and hit members, which is at the top here, I can sort through here and see all of my first connections. And if I go to page like 22, we're going to see that it's going to be a lot of second connections. And say I want, and I'm just going to pick someone completely out of the blue here, say I want to talk with Steve Barry. And I pop in here and I learn more about him, and he just seems like someone I want to network with. What I do is I hit connect. It's going to take me to this other page here. And if I was a colleague, I could tell him. If I was a classmate, I can tell him. We've done business together. He's going to want to know what we did. The way you usually typically do it is just hit friend, and then you got to explain it, which is kind of a cheap way of doing it. If you hit other, you have to put an email address. And if you don't know Steve, you send the invitation, will say, hey, you don't know Steve. You can't do this. So one thing that I love doing is hitting the group feature and finding the group that I'm a member of and go, Steve, I see that we are both members of the AMA group on LinkedIn. I would love to connect with you to learn more about what you do. Thanks. So if I hit send, which I'm not going to send this because there is no reason for me to send this to Steve because I don't have a reason to talk with him, I can hit send invitation and it'll send off and it'll go, you have a group in common with Chris. I mentioned that in here, and I have now a reason to contact him. So this is a way to utilize the group feature to have a warm invitation out there instead of a cold invitation to connect.